G'day, my name's Leader Days and welcome to another video. Now, as you can probably tell by the title, I've started a brand new world. Now, the reason I stopped my old world is not because I finished it, it's nowhere near finished. I stopped my old world because I was simply getting bored of building in that world and I couldn't really think of anything else to make, couldn't think of any videos to make and just, in general, could not think of anything to do in the world. So I thought, you know what, I might as well start a brand new world and start from scratch, which is what I've done. Now, this world I designed on World Painter, and I'll bring up the map right now so you can actually see it. Now, as you can see, it's pretty big. I spent about a week and a half actually designing this map on World Painter and trying to figure out where all the cities are going to go, or the smaller towns, because that's the plan. The plan is to have multiple cities and towns connected by highways and roads, so it feels like you can actually travel from one town to the other, just like you can in the real world, and try to make it feel like you're travelling across a real country. Now, speaking of countries, I actually plan on making each of these islands based on a different country in real life. Now, I'm still not 100% sure what countries I want to base all of these islands off of. I've got a couple of ideas, like the four main ones that I want to do are an Australian theme, I want to do an American theme, a Japanese theme, and I also want to do an England theme, but planning's still up in the air, so I'm not 100% sure. Those are the four main ones I want to include because I feel like they're super unique in their styles, super unique in all the different things I could actually build in each of these. Like the Australian one is going to be mainly desert, so I can build a lot of desert sort of themed builds. The England one's going to be mainly grassland, farmland, so I can build a lot of different farms and stuff. The American one's going to be mainly just cities, mainly cities like New York and Los Angeles, big mega cities where pretty much everyone goes to. And the Japan one, again, is going to be massive cities, but it's also going to be like forests and a lot of historic areas and whatnot. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I've got a lot planned for this world, a lot that I want to do, a lot that I want to build, and a lot that I just basically want to experiment with. With each of these different countries, different themes, it gives me the opportunity to try and learn how to build new themes, try and learn more about city building in general, because I'll admit I'm not the best builder in the world, but I do try and I do like building cities, so that's what I want to keep doing. And that's why I've done this project, because I want to try and build as many different styles as I can, and I wanted them to all feel connected in one way or another. Okay, so now that the explaining part's over, I'm guessing you actually want to see what I've started building. Now, yes, I have actually started building. I haven't got much down yet. I've just built a couple of buildings and laid out some of the roads for one of the cities, but I'll show you that anyway. So I'll fly there right now. And here we are. Now, this is the city of Ozfield. This is going to be the main city in the Australian part of the world, and as you can see, I've already got a few buildings placed, a couple roads down, and I'm planning to build suburban houses around here. That's what all of these empty lots are. Now, the buildings I've got down, I've got a basic petrol station here. This was actually used for the thumbnail. I don't know why, but I absolutely love this building. I think it looks awesome, especially right here, right next to the main road. I think it looks great. I've got this takeaway place over here. It's just generic takeaway. Orange, not the default red that people usually use. That's just to make it a bit more original. As I said, it's just a default takeaway joint. Head up here. Don't ask questions about the magic fishing rod. Here we have another shop, and we got some power lines here as well. I really like these power line designs. I used to not like the chains for power lines. Like, they didn't look bad, I didn't like how they disappeared over the distance. Like, I can't see that power line right now, and now it actually loads in. So I didn't like how that happened. What the hell are you doing here? I didn't like how that happened, so I never used to use it, but recently I've started using them and they look pretty good. But anyway, enough talking about power lines. Let's actually go into the buildings. I don't have any interiors just yet. I do plan on doing them in the future, but just for now, since the world is so new, I haven't really had time to build interiors. I've got one building that does have interiors, and that's over here. I don't want to show too much of this building because I want to do a future video on this, but I'll zoom into it for a little bit, give you a quick sneak peek. Yeah, it hasn't got all its interiors done, those two floors are empty, but it's got a little bit of interior design here. couple of classrooms. This is actually a school. It's Osfield High School. I'll think of a better name later, but that's what it is for now. A couple buildings actually, a couple rooms actually detailed, and the exterior is detailed a little bit. As I haven't finished this build, so I'll show you a bit more later in a future video, but yeah, that's what it looks like for now. And that's the only other build actually in this city. I don't have, as I said, I don't have much put down. I've only got the basic roads laid out. I've only got the basic buildings put down. This is going to be like a park. That's going to be like a playground sort of thing. This is like a ditch for all the water to go to. There's going to be trees all up along here, so that people don't hear the traffic constantly going through here. This other side it won't matter because this is going to be more industrial area, like car dealerships. It's going to have ports for all the boats. And yeah, it's just going to have a lot of industrial buildings. And down here we got a police car, just following this nice red little sports car here. I think it might look better at sunset. Look, that's sunrise. Yeah, that does look better. That looks a lot better. These are shaders from, can't remember the name of the guy who made them. They're normal RTX shaders, so, but the resource pack I'm using is Vanilla RTX. I've got my own texture pack as well that changes a few of the blocks, but the main one is Vanilla RTX. That just changes all of these default blocks, all the normal blocks that you see that I haven't changed. It changes them so they actually work with RTX, because you can see it's all this risen texture sort of stuff. That's what it changes. All the blocks that I've changed, you can see I've changed some of the planks. I've made jungle wood planks a bit darker. I've changed some of the doors, changed all the windows and all that sort of stuff. Not going to get too much into that. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that, but yeah, I do have a custom texture pack. I've changed a bunch of the stuff, like nether brick and all that fun stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the world tour actually, because yeah, there's nothing else left to really show. That's all I've built so far. That's all I've got down. That's all. Yeah, that's all I've built so far. So that's probably a good time to end the video. This is a bit of a longer one than usual. So I would like to thank you for watching. Hopefully stick around. I do plan on making a lot more videos like this, so if you want to stick around, be sure to subscribe, be sure to like the video if you do like it, and yeah, I just really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it, and I hope you stick around for future videos, because I do plan on uploading weekly. If I can't upload weekly, I'll upload every second or maybe third week, but I'll try and keep weekly uploads. So yeah, hopefully you stick around, and hopefully I'll see you next time.
Thank you.